Hi friends, I used to get multiple questions throughout the day regarding WordPress websites on the YouTube channel that you are watching, and even at our contact us form of I create and WP themes website. Mainly those questions are related to troubleshooting or optimization or maintenance. So we are covering all these things at our I create services section, and for those website that is already onboarded on the I create. But yes, I got a very important question today by one of my regular visitors. So what should be the ideal database size of a WordPress website? In fact, the visitor's website was got blocked by the hosting provider due to large size of database, and I have seen two instances by the hosting provider. They used to maintain the services through two mainly restrictions. So called the most of the hosting provider gives unlimited hosting offer, and generally users don't read the complete offerings and used to take unlimited hosting, and they think they can store any size of database or any size of files on the hosting, but it is not really true. So let us discuss this point in this short video. And if you are a owner of WordPress website, or you are maintaining WordPress website, this can be really helpful for you, and at times you may need this information. So let us discuss very quickly how long should be the database size, and what actually the unlimited hosting, what are the hidden facts in the unlimited hostings in fact. So I got very good article here on the web, and I'm going to discuss the points mentioned on this article in fact. So first is, how big can your WordPress database, MySQL database size should have? And it is a very common question, and as we have seen, as I have seen in my experience, the hosting companies offer unlimited MySQL database size, but there is actually a limitation. So I have seen usually between the database size that has been being offered by the hosting provider is around 500 to 2 GB. So the what should be the ideal database size? It is a question. So for a WordPress website, I have seen what we are maintaining and what we are developing. So a general website that don't have WooCommerce, I mean the e-commerce functionality, and the website having basic plugins, so the size remains between 30 to 40 MB. I'll show you the sizes of database as well. So generally hosting company, if you are having a hosting that is offering 200 MB of database size, and you are running a very simple website that don't have my WooCommerce functionality, or you are not regularly uploading posts or pages on that website, for that website 200 MB size limit of database is enough, and you can run your website smoothly on that hosting. So there are many hosting provider, as I said. So like in this example, the SiteGround offers the 500 MB of database size. I'm not saying this article say this. For beginners, as I said, for a basic website, these 200 or 500 MB database size should be enough. And there are examples I have seen the roughly maintained WordPress websites. So let us take an example like this. So a website with 250 posts have 100 MB of database size, and another website with barely 20 posts have 110 MB of database size. Why it happens? So it mainly happens the plugins that we generally use at our WordPress website. So the main factor deciding the database size is the plugin. As I said, WooCommerce can be a very big player in deciding the database size. So if you are having multiple products, and so it is definitely going to increase your database size, and mainly if you are getting multiple orders and multiple transactions at your WooCommerce website, so it is definitely going to increase your website and database. And if you are using Maria database or Mongo or whatever, I'm talking about the size. So you have to consider which plugin you are using, like if you are using WP Careware or WordPress that stores multiple logs for website activities, and that usually increases the database size. So these logs can significantly inflate the size of MySQL database. Another factor that may decide or increase the database size is WordPress post and page revisions. So how many posts you are having and how frequently your pages are being revised. So this can be handled through a cache plugin, like we are using WP Rocket at most of our website, and that particular plugin has all the facility to delete the post revision and the unused post or similar activities can be deleted in one click. So it can be handled. So all points can be handled easily, so don't worry. Just in case if you need any support for your WordPress website or particular database, so we are here. Just contact us through the iCreate or WP Themes website by following the given link in the video description. Third, the deciding factor can be spam comments. So I have seen in the 50% of WordPress website there are multiple spam comments, and the user or the administrator of website don't care of those spam comments, and it usually becomes the reason of high large site database size and even the security lacking for that particular website. So just take care if you are getting spam comments. So you can use the Akismet or any spam stopper plugin, and you should clear all the spam comments at your website. So to avoid, regularly delete the spam comments, and that is available at your WordPress dashboard itself. So you can delete the spam comments through the WordPress asset. And as I said, you can use the Akismet plugin, which is really very good plugin, and you can use for personal website for free, and it is available at WordPress repository itself. The next factor that can increase the database size is user generated content. What is user generated content? Such as actual users, so like comments or customer reviews that are being directly stored in WordPress MySQL database. This can increase their size. And what you have to remember, the files and images you are uploading, that does not increase the database size. So if host offers unlimited storage, do I also get unlimited database size? It is not like this. So even if you are using a unlimited storage hosting plan, as I said, so mostly I have seen in the industry of hosting, so if you are taking an unlimited hosting plan, even that there is a restriction of database size. It can be either 1 GB or even 5 GB of database size limit. So what is important, as I said, the database size for a general WordPress website can be 30 MB, and with a WooCommerce website with all set of plugins, it should be around 100 MB. So it is outer limit, and I am talking about the 1000 posts or 1000 products if you are having. So I am taking an average. In general, rarely websites have 1000 products. So I am taking for 1000 products basic plugins, required plugins, WooCommerce and all. So it can be around 100 MB of size, and for a very general website it is around 30 MB of size. So if you are getting 5 GB of storage or 1 GB of storage in unlimited hosting, it is going to be enough for you. So I'm not talking about the other restrictions. If your host is putting another restrictions at your hosting, so I'm just focusing on the database size in this video. And what happens if your database size exceeds the limit? So definitely your website gets down and the restrictions act working and your website is unavailable for access. So it is a very bad thing if you are running a business and your website is up and live and it suddenly goes down. So it is nothing bad like this. So your hosting provider will definitely ask to upgrade the plan, or you can get a temporary limit increase, or your website can be suspended until you comply with these limits. So it is really very important to check the database size on regular basis. Now I'm going to show you the database size that we are talking about, how you can check. So this is a website. Okay, so let us go to the cPanel of hosting plan that you can also get through the WP Themes website. This is a basic hosting plan, very reasonable price hosting plan, and we offer this hosting plan to basic websites for running, and even the WooCommerce website can use this hosting plan. So I wish to show you the limitation first. So it can show you the cPanel is clearly showing that the database size. So it is at this instance the 3 websites are already hosted, and altogether it is consuming the 106 MB. So 3 websites, 103. So as I said, the average size of database remains around 30 to 35 MB for basic websites. So it has the limitation of 450 MB of database size, and it is enough for running the 3 websites, not 1, it is for 3. So subdomains, there is no limit, and MySQL database, there is no limit, but yes, the total size limit is here. So MySQL database size database can be created unlimited on this particular hosting plan, and similarly, so file size. So I'll discuss about the file size, what is inode limits and all in very short in this video only. Just watch this video, and I believe you are already a subscriber of this channel. If not, you may please subscribe this channel. I'm bringing all the important topics for your WordPress website with the themes, plugins. So there are already 1000 resources on this channel for you, so you can explore other videos as well. So I believe these videos are really helping your WordPress website. Okay, so now I'll show you the database size, individual database sizes. So okay, so under database you have this option MySQL database, and I can show you the size, like it has 4 database, and you can see the average size is around 45 MB, and even for a very basic website it is 10 MB or 38 MB. So I can really conclude that the average database size remains 30 to 35 or 30 to 40 MB, as I said. So just check what is your database size, and if you need any optimization, you may simply reach us through the iCreate website and ask the WP mentors. You can simply schedule a chat here. So Mentor Connect option is here, and you can schedule a chat through Mentor Connect to take a review of your database and why it is high, and what even it makes slow website. Slowing is also depends on the database size, so it is really an important factor to optimize. So you can ask this optimization service to WP Mentor, so you can have a free chat with WP Mentor. And again, so let us talk on the unlimited. Okay, so this is the hidden facts of unlimited. So I have already discussed about the database size. So if you are having an unlimited hosting, it comes around with a restriction of 500 MB to 2 MB of MySQL database size. And the another restriction that I have seen is inode limit, I mean the number of files that you can upload on particular hosting. So that is called inode limit generally. This is the technical term. So I have seen it comes around 1 lakh. So and to 2.5 lakhs number of files. So it is enough for running a website. If you are running a single website on unlimited hosting plan, you are not going to touch this limit. But yes, again, it depends how frequent you are loading and what types of files. Generally, in this hosting that we are offering through WP Themes website, we don't allow the zip files, because the zip files are useless for WordPress website first, and the zip files heavily increases the consumption of bandwidth. No, not exactly bandwidth, consumption of disk uses, you can say. So that is not allowed, and the files are unlimited. You can place unlimited files here, like file uses 73,000 has been used, and there is unlimited file uses. So it depends on your hosting provider how they are offering their services. But yes, we have taken care of all these things, all the parameters for running WordPress website. This is why we call it WordPress optimized hosting plan. So consider taking WordPress optimized hosting plan. It is really very important, and you can go through these two articles as well. So I just discuss the main points of these two articles. This is really very good article, so I got it on the web. So number of PHP workers and all the things that may decide the unlimited functionality of your hosting. So basically, for unlimited hosting, you have to take care of database limitation, database size limitation, and number of file that are allowed. And again, so there are many factors, so you can go through these articles. So you can take URL from this video itself, and I am going to add more links in the video to help, that can help you actually. So this is the basic discussion that I wish to have in this video. In the next video, I may show you how you can optimize the database size, and it is really important. But I generally don't recommend to optimize the database size at own if you are not a technical developer of WordPress website, because the disturbing the database or deleting the file of database may impact your website directly, and that is of course irreversible. So you cannot restore if the data any files from the database is deleted until you are having a backup of database. Okay, so let us meet in another video. I'm coming with most useful WordPress resources on this channel, so be with me, keep watching. Thank you.